Right, all right, all right, all right. Uh, Welcome to Microsoft Power Platform Challenge in Power 2024. So I'm just going to try and wait for a few minutes to have a few more people join and all of that. So while we're waiting, you can easily tweet, post on whatever social media platform of your choice to let your friends and let anybody know that this is where you're at, this is where you're powering up your 2024 right now. Uh, So this is all going to be all about Microsoft Power Platform, and we're punctual. So it's supposed to start at 1 p.m. prompt. So I think I'll just wait for a bit, like a minute. So you can just comment in the chat. Just let me know where you're joining us from. I'm joining from. I myself am here, in Lagos, Nigeria. So I'd like to hear where the rest of you are joining us from. So yeah, I'll just be looking at the chats. Any questions that you have, you can start dropping them. We'll do a little bit of Q&A. I'll just do, I won't do too much. I don't want to do too much talking. I'll prefer it to be more of like an interactive session, right? So I'll do a little bit of talking, a little bit of background as to, why should you even be doing this challenge, right? Why is this useful to you? Why is this important to you? So I'll just do a little bit of that, do a little bit of speaking, share a few, just one or two slides to just give a little bit of background knowledge of why this is important. Yeah. Then I'll just go over to Microsoft Learn and show us the challenge and see how we can get started. Okay. So I think let me see in the chat. Let me see in the chat. Still be expecting you. Okay. Let's see if people have already dropped messages in the chat. Okay, Hamza from Lagos. All right. Nice having you on here, Hamza. Um, let's see. Just if you aren't telling me where you're doing from. Okay, so I think 1 p.m. is already passed, so we can start now. I think we can start now. Or should we wait a few more minutes? Either way. Okay. So this is going to be all about Microsoft Power Platform. Okay. So I don't know. You can let me know in the chat how if you feel you're like a beginner, if you've never heard about Power Platform before, this is going to be your first experience with it, or you're already a pro that's going to be assisting us on these weekly calls that we're going to be having. Right. Tell off my brother. Tell off. Nice having you on here, my G. Yeah, okay. So this is going to be all about Microsoft Power Platform. Okay. So the Microsoft Power Platform, I like to describe it as a family of tools. Yeah. So there's five tools as you can see on screen. So there's starting from the center, starting from the top, you can see Power BI, Microsoft Power BI. That's the golden chat symbol. Then we're going clockwise, right? So we're starting from the top, Microsoft Power BI. That's the first one, the golden symbol, which is used for data analysis. I know a few people have requested that I do like a short series about each of these tools, which I should get to doing eventually, right? So Microsoft Power BI, that's the first tool, which is is probably it's the oldest and the most mature tool in the Power Platform. It's been around since let's say about 2015. We can discuss more about Power BI in specific, and all of this we can discuss more in specific. Hi Philly, hi Philio. I don't want to mess up your name. Let me just let's say hi Juma. Hope I didn't mess up too much. Forgive me if I did. Um yeah, so you can if you registered for this event for this learning challenge, probably you've already joined the WhatsApp group. So any questions you have you can drop in there. There's no problem. If you've not joined the WhatsApp group, the link is in the description, right? So you can do that. You're always welcome to join us. So starting with Power BI, like we said, then we're going clockwise. So the purple symbol, that's Power Apps. As the names are intuitive enough, yeah. So we say Power Apps, so that's for building local applications. Then the next, that's Microsoft Power Virtual Agents, which has since been renamed. It's been renamed. Things move so fast in the world of technology. Things change. Updates are coming and going all of the time, right? So that's Microsoft Studio. Yep. So it's like perhaps when you're chatting with your, let's say you want to raise customer care, but before you won't initially speak to a person, right? You probably just be chatting with a bot. So that's what this tool is for. But it's been expanded now. You can even do so much more, and we can explore that a little bit. The next is Microsoft Power Pages. Yeah, so that's for building websites. It's for building websites. typically most of the tools within the Microsoft Power Platform you might have it that it would be for people that are like within your organization. Microsoft does a lot of enterprise applications, but Microsoft Power Page recognizes that okay, you might need to interface with people outside of the organization as well. Okay, so that's what Power Pages is for. I've recently been working with Power Pages a bit, and yeah, it's been interesting. And last but not least, the blue symbol that we have over here, the last one, uh, Microsoft Power Automate, right? Was originally called Flow, which is fair enough because it's all about building automations, right? So imagine you want to send um happy birthday, a happy birthday message to all of your employees on their birthdays, as that's when their birthdays come up. So this is what a simple use case that you can do with Power Automate, right? Okay, so I think I've done a little bit of what each tool is about, what Microsoft Power Platform is about. So this challenge, right? This challenge is so this challenge is going to just give us a foundational understanding of the Power Platform and enable us to be able to do a few things with it, and so that if anybody's mentions Power Platform, you won't be a stranger. You understand what it's all about. You'll be able to talk about it with some degree of confidence, and you'll be able to do one or two things with each of these tools. You'll be able to familiarize yourself with each of these tools, right? And it's not the thing that's going to take your time like that. If you dedicate about 2 hours a week, this challenge is going to run throughout for about a month, right? Starting from now to towards the end towards the end of February, right? Leading up to the Global Power Platform Bootcamp for 2024, which is happening worldwide, right? You can just Google that, and probably there's one happening in your city. Okay. So uh yeah, so why the Microsoft Power Platform? Why are you doing all this? Why are you from this event? Why are you listening to some guy talking now, talking? Yeah. The Microsoft Power Platform the next the next way that it would revolutionize the way we work, the way we do things. So as of right now, if I said, do you know how to use Microsoft Office, like do you know how to type on Microsoft Word, do you know how to, create a few slides on PowerPoint, can you use Excel to do some little calculations, nobody would, you would expect that you know how to do all these things. These are things that are just basic that you might never need to put them on your CV again at this point. It's a given, right? And at the rate at which technology is evolving, we've said that okay, Microsoft Office is a given, is a foundational basis that everybody's expected to have, right? No matter the kind of job you do, whether you're a lawyer, whether anything you do at all, you have to have that foundational basis of the Microsoft Office, right? So what we're saying now is that the Power Platform is the next step, right? So I'm going to be showing a few slides that I just shared, that I just want to share from the Microsoft Global, yeah, from the Microsoft Power Platform Global AI Hack. You can see it's clearly written there on screen. Let's see if you said that I'm trying to take credit for their slides at all. So I'll share a few slides from this event that happened a few months ago, right? So Microsoft's vision generally is to democratize technology, to empower everyone on the planet through democratizing technology, right? And what we mean by this, yes, is that we want to enable everybody to be able to do more. How are we going to enable people to do more? We enable people to do more by giving them the necessary skills to be able to do more. Okay, so with you see people reporting all of the time that okay, with these tools that we've been able to learn, with these power platform tools that we've been able to implement in our organization, we've been able to save 20% of time, we've been able to save 30% of cost. The work that would have taken 10 people to do right now is only two people can do the work, and it's much easier and faster for everybody, right? And it just enables you to it frees you up to do more important things, right? Instead of repeating a particular task, a task that is just monotonous, that you just do it over and over and over and over and again. Instead of doing that by yourself, you can probably just build a flow with Power Automate that can do that for you, which enables you, the more skilled person, to be able to do other things with your time, right? Okay, so to just kind of delve on the points, this is like I said, this is another slide from the Power Plus from Global AI Hack. I've spoken a bit about Microsoft Office, right? So when we speak of Microsoft Office, you have Microsoft Word, you have PowerPoint, you have Excel. SharePoint might not be as popular, but Yes, yes. There's also SharePoint. Then you now obviously they put Access and similar. So they just this is sort of arranged in the perhaps the area of the level of complexity you might want to call it. So you have Word. Okay, everybody can if you can type right. PowerPoint you can easily make slides. Excel you can do some calculations and all of that with it. We're just speaking at the basic level, right? The basic things. SharePoint. If you don't know what SharePoint is at all, SharePoint. Let me not let me not speak to SharePoint too much, so that if I say it's a database, my bosses would really come at me. But that's a really popular case that is popular use case that is usually used for, right? It's not a database, right? But it would serve better as database than like Excel, for example, right? So all of those Excel spreadsheets that you're just having that you're using to store all of the data, that's really what Excel is meant for. Even though you can do that, yeah. So, this is like I said, this is just going the order of complexity, right? So, starting from Microsoft Word, fine, everybody can type PowerPoint, you can do a few slides. If you have a presentation you need to make, you have Excel, you have SharePoint, you have Microsoft Access, and similar. Then we now have the Power Platform. So we can see the progression, right? We can see the progression. So the Power Platform is the next step in the evolution. It's the next step in the evolution in Microsoft's journey to empower everybody on the planet to do better, to arm you with the necessary skills that you need to do what you need to do to be able to do better at whatever it is that you wish to do. Okay, so yeah, that's all about the Power Platform. And now, this event or this series of events that we're going to be having, this is just the kickoff call, and then we'll be having weekly calls like this. If you've not joined this event, you can just check the link in the you can check the registration link in the what's it called again in the details, right? You can join the WhatsApp call, be sharing our information, and you can collaborate with fellow learners so you can do what you need to do. So this challenge, right? This is a learning challenge. So this is just a kick-off call for this, right? So this is going to teach us how to use the Power Platform, what it's about. We've spoken about why it's necessary that you need to learn this, right? And we've showed you some of the ideas behind it, why this is necessary. So now we'll just go into the Power Platform challenge that we want to have over the next month or so, and that we'll be having weekly challenges, right? We've already mentioned that. So let me also just bring up my screen and show us about the challenge directly. So, like I said, challenge is just going to be, it doesn't take your time. You shouldn't look at it too much as like, okay, that's something that I have to like wait until I have time to do or something like that. It's not too difficult. It's something that you can easily get into learning, right? Okay, so this is the challenge. Powerup 2024 Unleashing Hidden Potentials Microsoft. So this challenge is going to unlock your productivity. It's going to help you level up your skills. We've spoken of the leveling up of the of the that there's levels to this, that okay, we set time for Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and all of that. So the Microsoft Office, that that the Power Platform is the next step. Okay, so saying you can join this challenge, so learn about the Power Platform, use Power Automate to build workflows, use Power Apps to build apps, use Power BI to analyze data to drive actionable insights, and add value to your organization, which can always help you. So that it's all about providing business value. It's not about writing code or whatever else you can do. Everybody's there to move the needle forward for the business, to bring in more profits, right? That's what business is for. So the more valuable you are, the more valuable you're able to show that you are, that okay, you're able to say that okay, I built this app for you, and through this app now we're able to save more of our time. Okay, so this is just the few modules that we have. So, we describe the business value of the Microsoft Power Platform in case you need to pitch this to your boss, right? You're like, okay, they're asking you that, what is this Power Platform? What is it all about? Why should we care about it? This module in just 1 hour will explain to you why businesses care about the Power Platform. Probably even give you a few examples of businesses and their success stories using the Power Platform, and you can probably see how this just gives you more information and enables you to know more. Knowledge is really important. It just expands your mind and gives you ideas, gives you the necessary tools to be able to do more. So identify the foundational components of the Microsoft Power Platform. how to build application with Power Apps. So now, after we've done a little bit of general overview, I start going into it. So Power Apps, do our Power Automate, look at understanding what exactly Power BI can do for us. Then look at complementary Microsoft Power Platform solutions. Then this, understanding local as traditional developer with the Power Apps components. So all of this might be going a little bit more into the developer side of things, but never worry, never worry. Like I said, everything is in levels. So we start from right foundational right here. So here now, what we have is it's just simple English here. It's just helping to orient your mind for you to understand what this is all about. So, we've said in this module that we just examine the Power Platform, we describe the values, we explore connectors, you learn, what are connectors, we learn all about that. So you can, like I said, the link is in the description below, so you can just use that and sign up and join the challenge, and join us. Make sure you join the WhatsApp group too, so in case you have any questions, people will always be on hand to assist you. Right. So this is basically all about the challenge. This is most of what we're going to be doing when we talk about the challenge. So I hope you've been able to understand all of what we wish to do, all of everything I've been able to explain. Oh, Juma, saying it's a bit of background noise. Sorry about that. But I hope you've been able to understand everything I've been able to explain. Okay, and we can just open it up to a bit of Q&A. If you're not comfortable, talking on the live stream, there's no problem. Like I've said, you can join the WhatsApp group and send whatever messages you have. Any questions, any things you need to understand further, you can ask. There's no issues. So this is just going to be all about the Power Platform. Taking you from absolute beginner, you don't know anything about it, you've never heard of it. As you've listened to me speak for over the past, few 10 or 15 minutes, you'll be able to understand what it's all about. If somebody were to ask you now, you know what it's about. You know the 5 tools. Does anybody know the 5 tools? You can comment in the comment section below if you know what the 5 tools are, right? So, and this would still be available on my channel, so you can always come back and check it out. So I think that's majorly what I just wanted to cover, to just do a little bit of orientation, as a kickoff call for us, that yes, the challenge is now open because people have been waiting for the challenge. I've just been publicizing to know that okay, we're doing this, that you can come join. But the challenge just opened today, right? And let me even quickly check out the the leaderboard because I was surprised to see that even though it just opened today, quite a number of people have already gotten started. Quite a number of people have have even almost finished. Yeah, so that should be a bit of motivation for you. You see, have a bit of time. It's over a month. Challenge is going to run for over a month. So this is the leaderboard. Okay, we have 19 people already participating. Yeah, this is me. Yeah, so we have 19 people already joined, even though it just opened up today. So probably a few more people because it takes a bit of time for your updates as well. So never mind if you don't see your name immediately on the leaderboard after you join. Yeah, just give it an hour or two. You should come back. You see your name, so you can just get started, start learning. Any questions you have, you drop it on the WhatsApp group. I'll always be on ground. I'll always be checking it. So all of the questions that you have, I'm here to answer. If there are no other questions, then I think I've been able to accomplish what I set out to do, which was just to just generate a bit of buzz, get us excited. That's all right. While starting our learning challenge and everything is set, everything's set. The learning challenge is live. You've seen the leaderboard, so as you complete your modules, you gain XP. It's a bit of like a gamified experience. When you play your games, that okay, you do this, you complete this level, you gain some XP. So it shows that you're moving forward, right? So that's just how this kind of gamified experience that Microsoft used for Microsoft Learn. And I think it's a really good way to do it. So it's a lot of text, but at the same time, there's some video as well. So you can whatever learning modes you usually prefer, whether it's text, whether it's video, there's a little bit of both. And any questions you have, you I'm always available to answer that. So yeah. Okay. I think we can just end here. Okay. So like I said, join the challenge, climb the leaderboard as you gain XP, join the WhatsApp group for any questions that you have, and we'll continue to be available here. We'll consider to have our weekly calls to guide you in case of any questions that you have. Okay. So yeah, wish you a good day. Have a lovely day. Thanks everyone for joining this trip.